Hello everybody, we're getting the last couple things ready and the show will be live soon. Alright, so how's everyone doing today? Hopefully everybody is awesome. So I guess we got a holiday today, so hopefully everybody's having a good weekend and a good holiday so far. Alright, so we should be in the, what did I say, 12.4 lobbies today, guys. 12.4. Alright, so we're about ready to kick this thing off. Awesome to see everybody. Thank you guys for coming out. I don't know if we'll have a big turnout today or not. We got, with the holidays and all, sometimes people show up like crazy. Sometimes nobody shows up. So we will see what happens, I guess. Oh, I need to grab my game controller real quick and then we'll be ready to rock and roll. Too many things we got to get ready for these streams, I'll tell you that much. Niner, buddy.
We have a new member.
Same to you.
Awesome. Thank you for the extra support.
Yeah, thanks for being a channel
lot.
member, buddy. That's really awesome and super nice of you. Really helps out a lot. So thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, who we got? We got Guy. We got Niner. We got Aaron. Dylan, what's up? Nice, nice. Dylan got the McLaren. Cool, cool. Michelle's here. Medicated Reviews. Brad. Ancho, nice to see you. Yeah, it's great to have you guys here today. Thanks for coming out. I'm at Warrior Anonymous. Morvanes, what's up? What's up? We got Leroy in the house. We got Melon. What's up, Melon? Same to you, buddy. Thank you. And we got Levi. So, yep. Awesome to see you guys. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing into the live racing lobby and see if we can shred some red dudes with it. Wait a second. That's the wrong game. We shred the red dudes on War Robots, not CSR2 Racing. I'm just so used to saying that it comes out like a habit sometimes. So, if you didn't know, I have another YouTube channel for a game called War Robots. Brad, the Bullide's a really cool car, but you don't need to have it maxed out for live racing. I should have a couple of videos coming out on that, the blue one, or the green one. I don't know if you have the blue one or the green one, but yeah. They're really cool cars. They're really good at live racing, but you only need a few upgrades. Real quick, before we jump into this, I'll show you how I've got my Bullide set up, and it just beats the crap out of everybody. If you have the green one, it should be very similar, so you can still give this a try and see if it works for you. But this is how I got mine set up. Miguel, what's up, buddy? Alright, so I've got my engine on stage 3, turbo stage 3, intake stage 3, nitrous stage 3, body is stock. Alright, tires on 3, transmission on 4. And this thing tears people up, guys. This thing tears people up. Alright, we got, I'll show you the tune really fast. And you can always rewind the stream if you need to see that again, right? Nitrous all the way to the right. 2.97 on the final drive and 8 PSI on the tires. That puts it into like the 11.4 lobby. And it wins almost every live race as long as you drive it not to beat the dyno time. So you can try the same thing with your, you can try the same one with the green one if you have the green one. Alright. So now let me switch back to the car I was just in, and we'll go do that live racing session. But the Bullide's a really amazing car, guys. I like it a lot. Aaron says, Elsa wanted to acknowledge you on War Robots content. What do you mean? I think the little bot will probably post a link to my other channel if you're interested in checking that out. But yeah, I got another channel just for a game called War Robots. A lot of fun. We got a big giveaway going. Like, I'm kind of sponsored by the game on War Robots, so they let me give away stuff sometimes, which is amazing. We're doing 200 Titan weapons. Unfortunately, I can't do giveaways on CSR. I wish I could. That would be nice. Alright, here we go. Let's kick these guys' butts. Running on down the line. I really like this car a lot. So is the music loud enough, guys, or should I crank that up a little bit? Sounds like it might be a little bit low. What's up, Shir Ali? How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. Let's see. Oh, I need to make sure the... Miguel, did we start the wild card? Because I did not. Can you please do it? Because I already got into a lobby here. I'm all discombobulated because I'm running around like crazy trying to finish the things up. Like, I don't know. The live stream at this time is a little bit early for me, so... Leroy says, music is good. Music is fine. Cool, cool. I noticed there was a couple streams when I watched them back. I'm like, oh man, I could barely hear the music, so... We just want to make sure you guys can hear it. And Melon got me. Mr. Melon, Mr. Melon. Good race, good race. Well, problem is, if I leave the lobby, I'm already in a lobby and people are here to race me. If I leave the lobby, it's going to screw everybody over. Let me do something. I'm going to post something in our chat. Somebody please start the wild card. Today only, anybody has permission to start it right now because I'm kind of in the middle of something. So please start it so I don't have to. Alright. I told my crew to start it up. 3, 2, 1, go! I'll tell you what, this is one of the McLarens that I actually like in this game. Most of the McLarens, I'm not really into them. Mon, it was pretty good, buddy. Thanks. How about yours? Your week going well? Alex, what's up? Alex, if you're talking about our crew on CSR, we're actually full at the moment. I don't think we have room to bring anybody else in. Sorry about that. Leroy, what's up, Max? Yeah, Max, happy Easter to you as well. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Running on down the line. Is it my turn to win? I think so. I sure hope so. Must be. What's up, Tony? Tony says, Mad Max in the house. Mon has made a lot of friends here. That's awesome, buddy. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Let's see. Did it disconnect us? There we go. Cool, cool. Last Sunday I was having some internet issues. I posted a thing on my community tab of my YouTube channel, but guess you guys didn't see that. But yeah, I was having internet issues last Sunday. It was running real bad, so like if I were to live stream, it would have just been like buffering and having all kinds of crap sandwiches going on, and that would not have been too good. All right. What's wrong with your showdown, Tony? I haven't seen anything wrong with showdowns yet. I mean, there's probably something going on for somebody, because one weird thing about this game is some people have glitches with one thing and other people don't. So when you do have problems, it's different for everybody, which is really strange. This game doesn't make a lot of sense sometimes, I will tell you that much. Weird. This is like the weirdest game ever when it comes to glitches. Like, I know they say it's really hard to get a lot of games running good on Android phones, because every phone company that's on Android can take Android and turn it into their own operating system. So there's like 1,000 different versions of Android, plus 1,000 different processors and stuff. So I guess that can make it hard for games to run perfect, because they got to optimize the games for every processor, every operating system, yada yada yada. I think if Android would just make a stock version of Android and not let people change it, I kind of have a feeling that would make things a lot easier for developers. I could be wrong, but I have a feeling that would be a big help, honestly. Nah, man, it wasn't broken. What's up, Racer Beast? How you doing? Scott, yeah, the Easter crate should stay until the event ends. I finished mine and I still have the free crates, which is great. So you're not getting trophies? I've heard a few people say that. That's a bummer if that's happening. So if you've got that issue, definitely contact in-game support. Open up a ticket and be like, hey, my game's broken, fix it. And see what happens, you know? The sooner you contact them, the better. You want them to get working on the problem as soon as possible. Because the sooner they start working on it, the faster it can be fixed. Mon thinks Donna ripped us off with the Easter crates. I can see that. Donna's kind of a pain in the buttocks. Buttocks. Alright, Melon. Great swaps, buddy. Thank you. Mac the Moderate. Hello, hello. How are you today? Oh, Alex found my server. Cool, cool. So I guess there's people in here waiting to race me now, which is awesome. So when I come out of a race, you guys got to be really quick to challenge me. So normally I do a couple swaps with people, and then after that, everybody's trying to get me as soon as they can. That was a really bad run right there, man. That was terrible. Yeah, I really like this car. This is a really good live racing car. If you drive it properly. I don't think I drove it very good on the last run. But the way I got this thing set up, it usually wins the majority of the live races really easily. Swag, what's up? Nice to see ya. Mac, thanks buddy, same to you. Alright, I gotta buy some gas here. So Leroy, give me just a second. Don't disconnect because I gotta fill up the tank. Here we go, here we go. And our gas tank is filled up, so now you should be able to challenge me back, I hope. So Alex, if you can tune your Bullide to about a 12.4 and get it to run around 12.4, you would maybe be able to get into my lobby. Pretty much any car tuned to a 12.4 that actually runs around 12.4 has the possibility to get into my lobby and race me. Alright, so I guess we got to disconnect there. So sometimes when you have to buy gas, it messes things up, unfortunately. Swag, play the game a lot. I mean, I've only spent maybe $100 or so on this game in about 6 years, and I've got all kinds of stuff. On my personal account, I've probably got like 400 and some cars, and I've only bought a couple of them. But just play the game, and you know, use your keys right to open crates, and there's always events where you can win cars and this and that. And if you're in a good crew, you know, when you first start off, you're probably not going to get into a really good crew, but eventually when you can start earning a nice amount of respect points, you can join a really nice crew, and they win prize cars every season and stuff like that. So when you start off on the game, you got to be really patient. There's a lot to this game, but there's a lot of free stuff as well, which is awesome. Yeah, you might even want to try and talk to a different support person. Some support people are really good and some of them are terrible. So if you get a really bad support person, sometimes you just got to close the ticket and open up a new one. But yeah, I mean, there's some great support people and some just awful ones that just don't care. You get one of those people that just don't care, that's never a good experience. Be at least reporting the problem to their team that fixes the stuff, because I mean, of course, the support guys are just there to answer questions and answer emails and then report problems and this and that back to the game manufacturers. Alright, so Anonymous, there's probably a whole bunch of 12.4 lobbies. So once you get your car actually running 12.4 and in a 12.4 lobby, then the trick is actually finding my lobby, which is sometimes really easy to do and sometimes it's not easy at all. But yeah, sometimes you can find somebody else's lobby like it's nothing. Other days it's almost impossible. Swag plays Need for Speed. Yeah, I mean, there are very different types of game. I mean, Need for Speed is really cool, and you know, if you like drag racing games, I think CSR2 is probably the best drag racing game out there right now. It's a really cool game, guys. There's a lot to this game, though. It's actually amazing how complicated a simple drag racing game is, and kind of makes it so the game's actually not all that simple. What's up, Pedro? How you doing? Well, I'm glad you can make it, buddy. Normally I stream Fridays and Sundays. Fridays I do it around 12 noon, and Sundays I do it around 9 a.m., and that's the Eastern time zone in the United States. I'm not really sure what time that would be for you, but we started this stream about 20 minutes ago, so every Sunday around this time I'm streaming. Alright, so I think it's my turn to win this one. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Ouch. I hit myself in the face with my headphones.
That's never a good thing, guys.
All right. Hey, Martin, how you doing? Kylan Paul, nice to see you. All right, so we're going to do one more race here, then we'll come back out to the lobby and give somebody else a chance. All right, so Levi says, my RX-8 still doesn't have enough stage 6s to beat the final race. You'll get there eventually. I would say keep opening those crates and see what happens, you know. If you can't finish that event, don't worry about it. At least you won the prize car, right? As long as you got the prize car and got most of the stuff, you did awesome. That's the way I see it. Those last 10 races give out a couple little prizes here and there, but no big deal if you miss those. Just do your best, and yeah. What's up, Dave Black? How you doing, buddy? Having a good weekend, man? I definitely hope so. Alright, so Alex, you gotta be really quick to challenge me. It looks like you got me. Yeah, you gotta be really fast, because as soon as I come out into the lobby, somebody's hitting that like challenge button as quickly as they possibly can to get me. So you gotta be quick. But yeah, I got the prize car, and I just I'm not even gonna upgrade mine at the moment, even though it's amazing. I mean, the car is awesome. I don't really want to spend the game cash on it right now because I don't really need it. I got plenty of awesome live racing cars as it is. I don't really see the point of upgrading another one right now. Leroy, thank you, buddy. That was fun. All right, we got Uncle Broken Down in the house. All right, so if you want to challenge me back, we can do a couple of swaps where we do win, lose, win, lose. There we go. What's up, Ace? How you doing? Nice to see you today. Do any of you guys have big plans for Easter? I know a lot of people go visit their families and do all kinds of crazy stuff. When I was younger, I used to find every friend I knew who had a family get together and be like, hey, what time are you going to your family's house? And then I'd join them and eat all the food. Then I'd go to another one and eat all the food. I used to love Easter because I would find 3 or 4 friends that had a Easter party at different times. Nice, Dave. That's awesome, bud. I used to eat, when I was younger, I would eat so much it was unreal. I don't even understand how I was able to eat as much as I could. I mean, in one setting, I forget whose turn it is to win. I think it was my turn to lose, so I'm just going to go ahead and slow down. Oh yeah, ham and the deviled eggs, I think they call them, right? The deviled eggs, those are freaking amazing. I don't know why, but I love those things. That's some of my favorite things in the world are deviled eggs. What up, Adore? Well, I would just have to turn you down, Adore. I would turn your volume down to where nobody could ever hear you again. But yeah, I've never actually tried to make deviled eggs. You know what? I gotta find out if I can eat mayonnaise or not. I should make deviled eggs someday because I have celiac disease. So there's a certain protein in some wheats and grains that they seem to put in almost everything. And if I eat it, my immune system attacks my intestines and stuff like that, which is no fun. I've never looked up to see if I can eat mayonnaise, and I'm pretty sure you make deviled eggs with mayonnaise. I'll have to check it out. 'Cause those sound so good right now, it's not even funny. Yeah, I mean, if I forget to win, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? It's hard to play the game and chat and remember whose turn it is to win all at the same time. It's a big old pain in the butt. Alright, so I guess good swaps. If you don't challenge me back, we'll go back out to the lobby and give someone else a chance to race me. So that was fun. That was fun. Yeah, having celiac disease is a little bit of a pain in the butt, but, you know, it could be way worse. Alright, he got me again. We'll do a couple more races with you, and then we'll give somebody else a chance. And I think it was my turn to win this one, right? I don't know. I am all discombobulated today. All right, 12.409. Nice, nice. That car runs right about, you know, I think I got it set to like 12.398. We just want to keep it 12.4 or slightly faster if possible. Yeah, I don't think I even live race cars anymore unless they have one of those low performance point high Evo tunes, just for the fact that I get tired of cars that change lobbies all the time. It sucks having to get pushed into a faster lobby and then having to reset the car and all that stuff, so yeah. I usually stick to the low performance point high Evo cars. It's so nice not having to worry about that. Alright. Thank you for the swaps. That was a lot of fun. So let's go back out to the lobby and see who else is waiting. All right. Oh, wow. Look at that car. That looks cool. I like those rims on that Hemi-Cuda Odom. That's awesome. That looks amazing. All right, here we go. And my little car wins. All right, all right, all right. So what do you guys think about the McLaren VX so far? I actually need to do a video on that car, but I'm not expecting to like it very much, right? I haven't tried to find a low performance point high Evo tune yet, but I kind of doubt it's going to have one. That'd be nice if it did, but maybe tomorrow, probably tomorrow, I'll do a video on that. And I also need to do one for the Bullite as well. What's up, Master Assassin? How you doing? Pedro, what's going on? Pedro, do you really need the points? Do you need the respect points from the Prestige Cup? Because personally, I would keep saving your keys. It may take you 750 keys to get the car. If you have a good season, maybe a bunch will pop out quickly. If you have a bad season, it's going to take 750 keys to guarantee getting it. So it's not even that great of a car, in my opinion. So if you really don't have to have the points from the Prestige Cup, I would probably skip it. Wait for a much better car. And you're really better off saving up a couple thousand silver keys. I mean, I took like, what, I probably took like 4 to 6 seasons off where I didn't pull any silver crates, and I just saved, and saved. I had a little over 2,000 keys saved up, and that was probably one of the best things I ever did, honestly. Alex, what do you mean by a stage 5 upgrade? Are you talking about if you have it on stage 5 parts only, you're trying to find a tune for it? I actually have a really nice video on my tuning playlist called The Correct Way to Tune Your Cars. I think you want to watch the short version of that, because the short version doesn't go into as much detail. I made it much easier to understand. I mean, I got a longer version, and I realized, hey, I was kind of long-winded. I think I went on too much and droned on about this and that. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to make a short, quick version of this video. And that's the one you might want to look for, I think. But as of right now, I can't really tell you how to set up that car on stage 5 only, 'cause I don't think I ever made a video for that. And mine doesn't even have stage 5 parts on it. So I'm not sure how you would need to tune it, but that video would give you a great tune if you follow that method I show you on there. Almost every car in the game responds really well to that method, except for a couple of the weird cars out there. There's a few really weird ones, alright? But 90% of the cars in the game, you'll get an amazing tune with that method. What's up, LN? How you doing? Alright, so the whole point of these streams is I do swap with people, but you gotta tune your car to around 12.4, actually make it run 12.4 so it gets into the 12.4 lobby, and then you have to find me. So, and then if you do get in my lobby, you got to be quick enough to grab me before somebody else does, because most of the time, as soon as I come out here, someone's instantly challenging me. Alright, we've got K-Stone. I know sometimes it's not always easy to find somebody, other times it is. Alright, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright. What's up, Comet? Alright, so I think Comet's giving out a tune for something, maybe. Master Assassin's got some nice cars maxed out. Those are some good ones. Alright, so Pedro, in order to get those Ford, you just have to go in there and save up enough gold or game cash or whatever. I can't remember exactly how they have them available for sale. I think you have to buy those cars with gold, so you just got to sit there and save up your gold until you have enough to buy them. I don't think they offer those cars in crates or anything. I'm pretty sure it was gold, so... I wonder how many people can actually fit in the lobby. I see Master Assassin saying he's going to assume that my lobby is full, Anonymous is saying that, but can lobbies actually be completely full? And if so, how many people can go into a lobby? That's something I've never really looked into or thought about before, but I bet there is. I'm sure they do fill up. They probably do fill up. Quentin B, what's up? How you doing today? All right, all right. Good job, good job. Oh man, I should really start this stream about an hour later than I do, because I'm telling you, usually I just barely get done with my stuff in time to start this stream. I gotta get up and make a video for the other channel and then do this and that and the other thing and then hop in the shower and bam, it's stream time by the time I'm done with all that. What's up, Melvin? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, buddy. Thank you. All right. The Master Assassin, you don't like live racing, huh? I love live racing, actually. Except for the fact that when you have connection errors, that's a big old pain in the butt. I don't know, I should probably set up a swap car again. I mean, I got plenty of cars that will win pretty much every live race, but the problem with that is, well, I mean, it takes so long to connect to people sometimes. Sometimes you sit there for like 5 minutes just trying to find one guy to race because it disconnects or they keep refusing or this or that or the other thing. You know, swapping's probably the easier route, but you end up spending more gasoline when you swap, so I don't know. I mean, I guess the thing is, do you want to save time or do you want to win every race, right? Alex, same to you, buddy. We'll catch you later, and thank you for stopping by. Have a great day. Ah, Melvin got the PC car. Nice, nice. Good old Donna, man. Sometimes she's kind of mean. Sometimes Donna's mean and nasty, and she don't want to give us the good stuff. I guess this one's not really the good stuff, though, but it is the Prestige Cup car, so in a way it's good stuff, even though the car is kind of not that wonderful. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we are. All right, so I think we're going to go back out to the lobby and give somebody else a chance. I know we got more people waiting, so I'm going to do the super slow run on this one. Haha. All right. Hey Stone, buddy, thank you for the swaps. And all right, we got Ace. We got Ace. We got Ace. All right. Three, 2, 1, go. Bam! Shift. And we win. Nice. Hey, Dro. Unfortunately, yeah, that milestone car, I don't know. I haven't even tried it out yet, but normally the Bentleys in this game are pretty terrible. I'm assuming it's probably a big old turd taco, but I haven't actually tried it out to see what that car can do. So has anybody done anything with that crazy Bentley that was the prize car last season? And if so, does it suck or is it any good? Is there a good tune for it or anything? Because I'm guessing probably not. I don't even think I'm going to bother to make a video for that car because I assume it's going to be junk. Oh, we just had a, I think he disconnected or something. What do I think about Donna? I think Donna needs to give me some better stuff sometimes because she's stingy with those crates. I mean, it's pretty cool. She can give me a bunch of cars, but I at least want them to be good cars. You know what I mean? Not some of those turd tacos she throws at us. Donna's kind of a jerk sometimes, guys. Donna's kind of a jerk. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I need to run to the restroom already. That coffee is kicking me in the bladder, so I gotta pee. I will be right back. Alrighty. Alright, we are back. We are back. Let's do it to it, guys. Back to the battlefield. Back to the battlefield. Alright, let's see who grabs me next. No. Why would you give Donna sweet potatoes? Don't give her no sweet potatoes. Shushinobi. I probably said that wrong. Shush. Hobhan. Shabam? I don't know how to say that, but anyways. No, my car is not maxed out. It's probably on like stage 4 or stage 5, I'm thinking. But I got it set up for a 12.4 lobby. I know not everybody can really tune a car to make it nice and fast, so I just try to stick with like slower cars on the live streams. That way people can tune cars to it and we can get into races together, which is really good. A pink silhouette Toyota Supra? I do not remember a pink Toyota Supra. I wonder if I have one of those. I'm not sure. How do we get parts for the Prestige Cup car? Well, it is a McLaren, and McLaren parts are pretty easy to get. So for Stage 6 parts, there is a McLaren you can buy and strip, and it'll drop parts every time you strip it. Or there's crates as well. There's going to be a supply cup that gives out crates. That's a little racing event that pops up several times through the season. So make sure you're doing the supply cups. Make sure you're opening all the free crates. Alright, and rare imports, there's going to be free crates that come up for that car to give you parts for it. And when you run the Prestige Cup, you'll probably get some parts for that as well while you're doing the Prestige Cup. So normally, if you do all that stuff, the game will give you enough parts to finish the Prestige Cup. Not always, but usually. So does anybody else remember a pink Supra? Donna, I don't think I would eat Donna's recipe. She'd probably like poison it. I don't think I would trust Donna's recipe. That would be a dangerous recipe to follow. Pedro, here's the deal. Alright, your Toyota Supra, the GR, the Elite Tuner Supra, is an amazing live racer, yes. If you can elite it, you're almost better off running the Elite Time Trial and making that car elite, because you're going to get a respect point bonus for any car you elite when running the time trial, which means when you live race with it, it's going to earn even more respect points. And the Toyota is probably like the second or third highest earning respect point car in the game. So if you can elite it, that makes that car just that much better. Now, if you've already done all the license and made everything elite already, then yeah, you can use that to beat Harkness, no problem. As long as you have enough parts and elite upgrades on that car, it'll destroy Harkness. I mean, it'll destroy him like it's nothing. But you're better off making it elite or the McLaren F1. Those are the two best cars to make elite in Tier 5, in my opinion. The McLaren F1 and the Toyota Supra GR are my two top picks to make elite. What's up, Kenneth Ford? How's it going? Nice to see you. You know, I'm going to have to look through my Supras because I guess more people are remembering that car. I must have one somewhere. There's a lot of cars that I'm looking through my garage and I see something and I'm like, where did that come from? I don't even remember ever getting that car. Bud. I'll tell you what. I mean, I don't know what you're trying to accomplish with the car, but that Lexus is amazing. I think the Lexus is super good. I got a video on it where we show you a stage 5 tune, stage 6 tune, and a live racing setup for it. And that Lexus is going to just destroy people on the live racing track if you set it up like that. So if you can get that Lexus up to 5 purple stars, set it up the way I've got it in that video, it is just going to rip people to pieces, and it's going to earn a lot of RP. So honestly, myself, I would go with the Lexus before I went with the NSX. Now, the NSX is probably faster, I think. Odom, no, not doing nothing really. We don't really do holidays so much around here. Most of my family doesn't actually celebrate the majority of holidays, or at least not the ones that are in this area where I'm at. Unfortunately, I wasn't really paying too much attention of whose turn it was to win, so I apologize. I hope I didn't cheat you out of any wins there. I'm busy talking to you guys and not really paying attention to what I'm doing in the game. Mimize, what's up? How are you today? Yeah, the McLaren F1 or the F1 cars. I'm not really sure which one you're talking about there, Pedro, but the McLaren F1, that's a very, very good car to use for the Elite license. It's actually the top earning RP car in the game. So if you make that Elite and you set it to stage 5, you can set it up to be an amazing live racing machine. Now on stage 6 maxed out, I hate the way the car drives, but on stage 5 it drives great. Yeah, the pandemic kind of messes everything up, that's for sure, Odom. Yeah, I've got a really bad memory, bud, so if I said the Lexus was the second fastest, that's pretty darn good, but I believe the Lexus is going to be a better live racer overall because you don't need a lot of parts and it's not going to, you don't have to beat Dyno. The NSXR is a pretty crazy car, but in my opinion, it's not ideal for live racing for a few different reasons. Alright, Pedro, it's not easy to get those tokens. It takes a really long time to save those up. I mean, it took me, about 6 months to get the last 2 upgrades for my Skyline. I would say it was 4 to 6 months for those last 2 upgrades. So when you run the event, they give out a bunch of tokens, but once you get stuck and you can't progress any further on the Elite Tuner events, at that point it is very hard to get the pink tokens at least. Now the yellow and the green and the blue tokens pop out like crazy. It's super easy to get the green and the blue tokens, but the red ones or the pink ones, whichever one you want to call it, and the gold ones, not fun trying to get those whatsoever. What's up, Reed Thomas? We got Ion Overdrive. What's up? What's up? Hey Dan, how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. Alright, so we'll do one more race with Drew Man and then we'll come back out to the lobby and let somebody else have a chance. Three, 2, 1, go! Alright. I'll make sure I'll lose this one, I think. Yeah, I just want to say thanks to everybody who came out today. You guys are all amazing. It's awesome to have you guys here. If I missed somebody's comments or didn't say hello to you guys, I apologize. Trying to play and read all the comments and keep track of whose win it is and stuff. That's a lot of stuff going on at the same time. What's up, Chrissy Kimberly? How are you? 14 more yellow tokens. Hopefully that won't take you too long. Aw, man, Melon's in the RX-8. That RX-8 is crazy good. Crazy good. I think I put a video out for that yesterday. I really like this RX-8 a lot. I got stomped by the RX-8, guys. Andy, man, thank you. That was fun. Pedro says, tip for your legends, go by lowest to highest tier or highest to lowest. I'm stuck on second to last race. I don't quite follow that comment. Bottom line is you just have to use a car and get enough parts for that car. So any of the cars in the game are going to be capable of doing the last race, but you got to make sure you've tuned it right for the parts that you have installed. You got to make sure that you're driving it right, and you got to make sure that you have enough parts on the car. Those are the three things that might be holding you back. So check those things. Check your tune, check your shift pattern, and if those aren't the problem, then you just need to get more parts for the car. As far as which tier you should okay. This is the way I would look at it. You should restore one car from each tier. You're going to need the Lamborghini. You're going to want to get the Boss Mustang 302 restored. You're going to want to get the 250 GTO restored. You're going to want to get the Lamborghini restored. The NSX is something you're probably going to want to restore. I'm trying to remember which tier 3 car. I've actually got a little Legends playlist. Alright, and there's certain cars that are way easier to get parts for than others. And I made a video where I tell you which cars I used and why. You might want to go check that one out. I used the cars that were the easiest to get the parts for, but I can't remember all the details offhand because it was so long ago. But if you go to my channel and scroll down to the playlist and click on the Legends playlist, check that video out and it'll tell you which ones I used. And in my opinion, those are the best Legends cars to use, so those are the ones you want to work on restoring because they're easier to get parts for than the others. There's a couple Legends cars, like if you're trying to do like the Shelby, the Shelby GT, whatever that thing is. Shelby parts are so hard to get, it's not even funny. If you're trying to restore the Pontiac parts are so hard to get, it's not even funny. So there's some cars that are just not good to use. But you're going to have the Lambo. They force you to use the Lamborghini Countach for the last set of Legends races. So you're going to want to restore that one for sure. Yeah, the Shelby Cobra SC, that's right. It's a cool car and all, but yeah, it's not going to be easy to get parts for. And that's going to be a big problem for a lot of people. They get stuck because they can't get the parts for the thing. James says, what's for breakfast? So far, nothing, buddy. More than likely when I get off of here, I'm going to cook up some meatballs or maybe some tater tots, and that'll be my breakfast. That and a protein bar and some orange juice. What about you, man? You got something good planned for breakfast? But it took me a year and a half to finish the Legend events completely because there's so much to it. It is not easy, all right? It is not easy to finish all those Legends events and get all the Stage 6 parts for all those cars. I was like one Stage 6 part away on the Countach from finishing it, and one day I opened a bronze crate, and Donna dropped me a Stage 6 for the Countach. I threw it on the car, and I finished it, and I was done with Legends forever. I hope they don't ever add any more Legends events because, man, restoring all those cars, I hated it. I hated it. Michelle says, which mobile do you have? Well, I used to run a OnePlus 7 until I dropped it and it cracked the screen. Now I've got something called a Red Magic 6, which is kind of like a budget gaming phone. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's not $1,200 either like those flagship phones. And it's designed 100% for gaming. It's got a built-in fan that cools it down. It's got like a 160 hertz refresh on the screen. It's crazy. It's a really awesome phone. It's got a bunch of little weird stuff to go on, so some people say they don't like to keep it as their main cell phone because it does have a bunch of weird little glitches and issues, but if the only thing you're using it for is gaming, it plays the heck out of some games. I mean, it's an amazing gaming setup. Melissa Clark, hello, how you doing? All right, good swaps, Melon. Thank you, thank you. I do see yeah, I do see the super snakes sometimes. Or hot dogs with bacon and grilled onions. I don't think I've ever had hot dogs with bacon on it. That sounds interesting. I've never even heard of hot dogs with bacon on it before. But yeah, that sounds great. Bacon's pretty much good on everything. I love me some bacon. I haven't had it in a long time though. Pedro, which car for what? Melon, thank you, buddy. Dana's car. What's Dana's car? The Porsche? You're asking if you should get Dana's car? I mean, you should try to get all of the boss cars if you can. It's nice to have them. But Dana's Porsche is not very good. It looks really cool in my opinion. I love the way it looks, but it's kind of a crappy car. It's not horrible, but it's just kind of there. Like it's okay. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not a good live racing car. It doesn't really beat the dyno time easily. You might be able to find a down tune for it, maybe. That's one thing I'm not good at is down tuning. I've never really tried to learn the down tune because I don't like down tunes. I feel like down tunes are almost cheating. That's where you can tune a car to make it beat the dyno time by like 2 or 3 seconds sometimes. And then you can just blow people away. I'm not really sure which cars are down tunable, but I don't like down tunes, so I've never actually really tried to learn the down tune because I just don't like it. I don't think it's fair. Now, if a car just naturally beats dyno and blows people away, it is what it is, but I don't attempt to make my cars do that if they don't do it naturally. But that's just me. A lot of people love the down tune. Now, when they were doing the showdowns where you used to go by dyno time and you could down tune to make your cars win showdowns, now that was a little different. In live racing, I don't like the down tune, but I was starting to learn the down tune for those showdowns, and that didn't last very long. They changed it back to trophy base instead. I guess a lot of people were actually getting banned because they were down tuning. I don't know. I don't see how they can ban a person for down tuning a car because that's a game feature. Bud says, don't rush into Tempest. Yeah, that's one thing with this game is you want to have patience. You don't want to rush anything. You want to take your time, wait till you have cars that are plenty fast enough, and do it at your own pace. Most of the boss cars are kind of lousy. There's a few really good ones, but I mean, if I didn't have any of the boss cars right now, I would be fine with it. I've got so many other good cars. I mean, I really do like my Sesto Elemento. I like my little Tier 1 Civic 1.5 VTEC. I mean, there's a couple cars that I like, but if you don't get them, no big deal. But it's nice to have them, so take your time. Don't be in a rush. You'll get through it eventually. Pedro, I only did a bunch of crappy cars as well because when I first started playing, I didn't know any better. I didn't understand like which cars were good and which ones weren't. I think I eluded the Shaq's car myself. I was really hoping Tempest 4 would come out, which so far I don't think it's going to, but I really wanted to elite at least one amazing car from each tier. My goal was to elite my Toyota GR Supra because that's one of my favorite live racing cars in Tier 5. And it earns a lot, but I don't think that Tempest is ever going to come out, so more than likely I'll never be able to elite that thing, which sucks, but it is what it is. It would be nice to get that respect point bonus on one of my favorite live racers, but you know what? I'll be okay without it. It helps, but it's not 100% needed, you know what I mean? Comet said he skipped the boss races. Anonymous says Tempest 4 ain't ever coming out. I don't think it's going to. Now, a new company just bought Zynga, so I guess Take-Two Games or something like that now owns Zynga. So it's hard to say what they're going to do with the game. I think we're probably going to see a lot of changes and things different than we were used to because of that. Oh man, you elited the Rally Fighter. Yeah, that's not a good car to elite. But I think I might have elited like 2 good cars and the rest of them were crap, so we all mess up on that, I think. Unless somebody's lucky enough to find like my YouTube video or somebody else's YouTube video that explains which cars to elite, the majority of people probably mess it up and elite all the wrong stuff. All right. Man, I'm getting hungry. I got about another hour. Before the stream ends. My stomach's starting to grumble, guys. Somebody feed me while I'm streaming. Oh, I gotta buy some more gas. Yeah, pretty much every car I elited was junk. I think I did elite the Ferrari F40, which is actually a really nice car. The F40 is pretty sweet, actually, but I don't really live race that one anymore. Back in the day, that was one of the best live racing cars there was in Tier 4. Now it's just kind of so-so. You gotta really have a specific setup on that thing to do well. I mean, it's a giant dyno beater and stuff, but alright, so I don't really see too many people in my crew that I recognize, or in my lobby that I recognize right now. So everybody's talking about which cars they elited, and I don't know. I mean, if you live race with it and you do well at live racing with it, then you elited the right car, I guess. If you elited it and you don't live race it, then yeah, you kind of messed up. But yeah, RP is great to get earned from live racing. I don't think that came out right. Live racing is a great way to earn RP. That's what I meant to say. School bus driver, buddy. That does not sound very good. That does not sound good at all. Sorry to hear that. Alright, so my lobby's pretty much empty. Where's everybody at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Alright, here we go. An eating stream? That would be kind of crazy. I don't think too many people would want to sit there and watch me eat. That would kind of be weird, actually. I wouldn't want to sit there and watch somebody eat, I'll tell you that. I could just hear like the chomping and chewing sounds now. That would be horrible. Ugh. I would throw my computer on the floor and smash it into pieces if I had to watch something like that. You know what? I really like the Nacho Libre movie, but I don't remember that quote from it. It was a long time ago when I watched it. I like Jack Black. He makes some cool stuff. His movies are funny. After I threw it on the floor, I'd probably smash it with a hammer too. Just bam, bam, smush it up, kill it, destroy it. Never have to watch somebody eat again. All right. Yeah, the GT4 VCS is actually a pretty cool little car. I don't think I'd be able to do that anymore. I think that would be it, buddy. The live streams would probably be over forever if that happened. No more live streams, guys. I threw my computer on the floor and smashed it with a hammer, you know? Oh, crap. I hit the wrong button. It took me back to the lobby. Well, that lobby was empty anyways, so it's okay. I know there was something I wanted to do when I came back to the lobby, but I don't remember what it was, guys. What was it? What was it? Well, the good news is I don't think anybody was really in there waiting for me that hasn't got to race me yet. So even though I messed up and left the lobby, yeah, we'll find a new lobby, I guess. Hold on one second. I need some water. I will be right back. All right. Let's go ahead and get back into the lobby. So hopefully some of you guys will find me in the new lobby. I know some people said they were having a hard time finding me a second ago, so our crew probably makes about 35 million per season on average. 35, 36, 37-ish, something around there. Which is pretty good. Oh look, I'm back in the same lobby. Okay. Pretty sure that's the same lobby. Oh man, that Lexus with the orange rims looked really cool. I liked it. It was quite nice, actually. Mac, if you look at the pinned comment, I think it was a 12-4 lobby today. I try to put whatever lobby I'm in on the pinned comment. Yeah, pretty sure it's 12-4. Oh man, he got me. He got me. Why to go for a biggest Evo instead of better stats? Well, first off, if you tune for the highest Evo, that gets you really close to a perfect tune. But as far as getting the car to go as fast as possible, the highest Evo tune gives you the it's about as close as you're going to get without spending a lot of time tuning. Does that make sense? You set it up for the highest Evo and you've got a really awesome tune there, and then you can actually tweak it if you want. If you want to sit there and play with it for another 10 or 15 or 20 minutes to find the absolutely best possible tune, but that can be a real pain in the butt. So I just go for highest Evo for like a general tune. Now, if I'm trying to do like a live racing setup, I go for something completely different. But the highest Evo will get you very close to the fastest possible setup. It may not be perfect, but it's going to be really close. James said, our crew made 55 million. Well, I mean, not every crew makes a huge amount of RP. I remember when my crew started off, I mean, we had like 10 guys in there. You know, I joined this little teeny crew. We had like 10 guys. Nobody was making much RP. And eventually we turned into a really good milestone crew. I mean, it took a while. It probably took us about a year, but we finally grew into a milestone crew and get a decent amount of RP every season now, which was awesome. But it took a really long time. That's all I'm going to say. Really long time. It was a long, hard road to get there, but eventually we got there, so. Stage 60, what's up? Nice to see you. Alright, so comment says the higher Evo gives you more of a lobby advantage. I don't really know much about what gives you lobby advantages exactly, but I know the lower performance point, higher Evo cars, like normally if your performance points aren't super high, but you can still get really high Evo, that definitely gives you a lobby advantage a lot of the times. Comment says you just need a good tier 4 or a tier 5 live racer. I mean, if you have one good live racing car that earns high RP, you can just sit there and use that car all day long. So yeah, he's right. You only need one good car for live racing. Preferably you want to get a good tier 5 car because tier 5 cars earn the most RP and the most game cash. So if you can get a really good tier 5 live racer, even if it's just one, you're doing okay. That's one of the nice things about that Toyota Supra GR is they give that thing to everybody for free, and it's really an amazing car for live racing. The bots give you less respect points, so when you race a bot, you don't get as much stuff, unfortunately. But the bots are kind of a cool way to make some quick, easy points, I guess. Normally I try to avoid racing the bots, but if I go into a lobby and there's nothing but bots there, I'll usually race a couple just because it's quick and easy, and it's an okay deal for the most part. Now when I first started off in live racing, my first good live racing car was actually the tier 2 Porsche Boxster. That little guy earned a little bit over 1,000 respect points every time I won a race. And I was winning like, I was getting like over 1 million respect points per season just racing the Boxster all day long. And it was a pain. I had to get on there for several hours. I don't even know how many tanks of gas I ran per day, but I know it was a lot. I grinded my butt off to hit that 1 million with that Boxster every season. And that's back before I was getting the Prestige Cup cars every season too. Yeah, Finn's Exige 360 is a cool little car. I like that little guy. I like that one a lot. So you make 800 RP from a 250 GTO. That's not great, but 800 is not bad either. Like if you get a good tier 5 car, you're gonna probably make over 1,200 and something. But I mean, 800 is not bad. 800 is something, you get some better cars eventually. Anonymous, what do you mean by cracked, buddy? Did you break your car in half? I don't think I've ever really heard the term cracked when it comes to cars, so I don't know what that means. The 1,292 on the Tier 4 NSXR. That's some really good respect points right there. That's a really nice car, Dan. Now, my question is for you. If you live race that car constantly, do you find yourself getting pushed into the faster lobbies and having to reset it again? That's one car I've never actually upgraded for some reason. One day I need to upgrade that car, but I never have. Like, I'm really stingy with my game cash. Until I actually need the car, I'm not going to mess with it. Now, back in the day, Honda Fusion parts were really hard to get. Nowadays, they're a lot easier to get than they used to be. Oh, that's good, Dan. If you're always staying in the same lobby, that's awesome. Most of my cars that win live races and beat dyno time seem to get pushed into other lobbies really quickly. Oh yeah, BMW parts are crazy easy to get. I don't like the majority of the BMWs in the game, but we got a couple of really good ones. Pedro, Showdown gives a decent amount of elite tokens, yes. If you can get a decent amount of trophies in the Showdown, you'll get a nice amount of greens and blues and a few pinks and maybe a couple golds here and there. But Showdown gives out a lot of blue and green parts. So it's definitely worth doing Showdown just to get those parts. Now the problem with Showdown is they don't really have the matchmaking set up in an ideal way that makes it fair for everybody. So basically, you could have a car that runs 9,000 seconds and somebody else can have a car that runs 2 seconds. And if you both have 1,000 trophies, you're going to get matched up with the guy that runs 2 seconds even though you run 9,000. It doesn't have anything to do with how fast your car is, only how many trophies you currently have. And that's a really lousy system for matchmaking, in my opinion. But no, I don't like the way they have it set up for matchmaking. I think it's terrible, honestly. So basically, whoever has the fastest car is going to do the best in Showdown. And let's just say you have the fastest car in the game and it's completely maxed out. Then you got to be the guy who shifts it the better than the other guys. I really liked when they had the short period of time of dyno-based matchmaking. That was amazing. I don't know why they changed it back, but in my opinion, that really messed things up. But as far as Showdown, I look at it this way. Just take the best car that you have currently upgraded get whatever you can out of the showdown, and don't worry about it too much. I will never upgrade a car just to do a showdown, because you never know if you're going to drive that car again. I've already got an upgraded car every season for the Prestige Cup. I'm not gonna upgrade for one for the Prestige Cup and one for the showdown, because 90% of the time you never drive the car again. So I just do the best I can with what I currently have, and that's how I do it. Yeah, that's actually the best. That's actually about the only good Bentley in the game. That Bentley is awesome. All the other Bentleys in this game kind of suck. But that's a really, really good one. Wow, where's everybody at? Alright, we're going to race a bot. Check it out. We are going to race a bot. Scully. Alright, Scully. Prepare to get your butt kicked. Prepare to get your butt kicked, Scully. Ba-bam. 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 And we win. That was an easy win. That was an easy win. Alright, Guy is back. Guy is back. Cool, cool, cool. But there we got 978 points, so that was way lower than what we could have got. I mean, I do have the wild card running, right? So I'm getting another 70% just because we got the wild card on. So if you were to take that and minus 70%, I don't know what that would be. It would be way less, though. Alright, there's Guy again. Mac, are you in my lobby? If you're in my lobby, we can definitely race, because I don't think there's too many people in there right now. I'm kind of upset that I had to upgrade this car. School bus can't find me today. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. I really wish they would make a deal where we could just make a lobby and invite people to join it. That would be the best. Oh man, there's 2 spiders on my ceiling. Normally there's just one. I got a little spider that lives in my light. Now I see a second one. They don't seem to bother me, so I just leave them alone. He just hangs out on the ceiling or inside of the light there. I don't mind spiders as long as they're not poisonous, you know what I mean? Alright, alright. Is it my turn to win? I think it is. Pretty sure it is. I hope so. If not, then I just cheated somebody out of a win, so I hope it was my turn. Alright. School bus, there's hardly anybody in my lobby right now. It seems to be a dead lobby at the moment. Yeah, Pedro, I can totally understand that. If you don't need the respect points, it's okay to skip the Prestige Cup sometimes. Yeah, everybody's out like having Easter breakfast or something right now, so I'm actually surprised we've had as many people here today as we have, because normally everybody's out for lunch and breakfast with their families. I mean, Easter, it seems like that's usually like a morning or after, like early afternoon type of event most of the time. Oh, somebody got me. But yeah, I'm gonna have to look up how to make some deviled eggs. That'd be some good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Bam. I have a feeling I'm gonna get trashed by this guy. That car should probably tear my doors off, technically. Oh wow, I actually won. Nice. I don't really like Mercedes cars either. I'm not a big fan of Mercedes. I do kind of like that crazy G-Wagon though. It's kind of neat. It's boxy. I don't know. It's kind of cool looking. All right, there's Mac. Cool, cool. That's a pretty interesting color of purple right there. Like, I don't normally like purple cars, but that's a different purple. I like it. It's kind of like shiny. Super shiny. Almost like a, what do you call that? Like one of those color changing paint jobs almost. I forget what they call those. Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about Mercedes cars at all. You could talk about this model or that model or the other model, and I would have no clue in the world which ones you guys were talking about. Like, I wouldn't know what it was, really. Yeah, I just don't like Mercedes. To me, it seems like wealthy people that don't necessarily know much about cars decide to get a Mercedes just to say, look what I have. Kind of the same thing with a lot of BMWs. I mean, there's probably some really cool Mercedes and a lot of really cool BMWs, but I don't know. I just don't like how the wealthy people that don't understand cars just buy one of those because they think they look fancy having it. You know what I mean? That's what bothers me about a lot of BMW and Mercedes drivers. Some of those people give those cars a bad name, in my opinion. Now, Audis, I like Audis. Audis are pretty sweet. Now, I've heard Audis aren't really reliable. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but most people I know that have owned an Audi said they had to do a lot of work to it constantly. Most people I know that have owned Audis says never buy one, but definitely lease one. Get a new one every 3 years and you'll be okay. I've actually heard that Mercedes are super reliable. Now, if you do the maintenance on it, that is. Now, my buddy, he drives BMWs. He's always had some little BMWs, and it seemed to be he seemed to be like problem free on his. Now, he had an M5 for a long time. I almost bought the M5 off of him, but I didn't. I came real close to buying it, but nope. Ended up with something else instead because I was like, well, I don't want to like old or used car again. I decided to lease something else instead. This was many years ago, but my buddy Mike, he's had several BMWs, and they all seem to run pretty well for him. Now, he did have a Porsche, and he said the Porsche was constantly giving him problems. I think he's got that Porsche SUV with the turbo. I forget what that thing's called offhand, but I was actually surprised to hear that he was having so many problems with it. Like, I thought those were supposed to be really good and reliable, but yeah, maybe not. But I'll tell you what, the Toyota I have is currently the most reliable car I've ever owned in my life. Like, I got a 2005 Toyota. I mean, I have never had a better car. I really haven't. I mean, it just runs so good, it's not even funny. What year M5 was it? Man. I'm trying to remember. It was, I think it was like an early 2000s model M5, but I don't really know offhand. Oh, nice. Speedy's got a Porsche and said it's the best vehicle he's ever owned. Nice. Glad to hear that, actually. I love the way Porsches look. They're some of my favorite looking cars, actually. You don't think M5s are good? I think M5s are pretty sweet. I've always liked the M series cars. I mean, I would drive the heck out of any M series BMW, to tell you the truth. They're just really cool cars. Oh, certain specific years weren't very good. That may be true. The one my friend had was actually pretty fast. Yeah, you know, old muscle cars are pretty cool. I kind of wish more people would make muscle cars again. I miss seeing muscle cars around. They're really awesome. I wish this game would add a few more muscle cars as well. I mean, we got a couple of them, but I would like to see more. Watch ad? No thanks. Maybe later, Jess. Maybe later. Some other time. I appreciate that, but we're going to have to pass on the ad watching for right now. And I think it's my turn to win, right? Pretty sure it's my turn. I hope so. All right, there we go. Good race, good race. Now that's a really cool looking Mercedes right there. I'd drive one of those. I would definitely drive one of those. Pedro's back. Cool. Welcome back, Pedro. Mac, thank you, buddy. That was fun. Those were some good swaps. Dream Racer, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, the CLKs are pretty cool. I remember my neighbor went out and they bought a Mercedes, and they didn't have it for very long. I can't remember which one she bought, but it was actually one of those really sporty Mercedes that's really fast. I can't remember the name of it offhand. I was like, oh my god, my neighbor got a cool car. But she had it for about, I think she only kept it for about a year and then finally got rid of it. So I'm not really just sure why they decided to get rid of it, but I think they traded it in for something else. But yeah, I mean, it was a really nice car. Cool, Pedro. Yep, every Friday and every Sunday we usually have streams unless something crazy happens. I mean, every once in a while something comes up and I don't stream, but don't usually miss too many streams. Three, 2, 1, go. I believe it's my turn to lose. Pretty darn sure, at least. Man, I got a frog stuck in my throat right now. My sinuses are going crazy. Yeah, definitely, Pedro. No, Jess, I don't want to watch no ads. I'm live streaming, Jess. Leave me alone, Jess. Stop it, Jess. Ask me sometime when I'm not streaming and I'll go ahead and watch your ads. But not right now. Not right now, Jess. And I think it's my turn to win this one. Alright. I gotta use the restroom again, guys. I think I had way too much coffee this morning, so give me a second. I'll be right back. We'll probably run like another tank of gas or something after I come back. But yeah, I gotta pee again. I got the peas, guys. Let me buy a little more gas here. We got about 20 more minutes, so I'll fill up my tank 2 more times and give me like 2 or 3 minutes and I shall return. All right, I'm back. Let's go back out to the lobby. And we'll finish off these next 2 tanks of gas here. Yep, we got about, I don't know, 15 minutes left or so. I don't know if any of you guys are in my lobby or not. Here we got a shadow boxer. All right, Anonymous is trying to find me again. Goldman says they need a crew. Hey, Goldman, how many respect points do you normally earn per season? That might help some people, if they've got any openings, decide if they you might work out for their crew. What's up, Chris, man? How you doing? I've been doing pretty good, thank you. How about yourself? Alright, so Shadowboxer beat me up on the racetrack, guys. Shadowboxer. Oh, they must have disconnected or something. Now we got Delis. Cool, cool. Check that out. RX-7 from Fast and Furious. I like those old school Fast and Furious cars. They're really cool. I still wish I had the RX-7 and the Supra, and I wish I had all the old school ones. The original set of Fast and Furious cars are super neat. Oh man, it beat me up again. Pedro joined the Discord. Cool, cool. OS Titan, how you doing? Despite a little Streamlabs bot posting anything today, I don't think he is he? I've been having problems with the Streamlab bot not really working, so I'm gonna have to mess with that again later. All right, here we go. The Ferrari 250 GTO. That's a cool little car. I like that little one. Yeah, I put a little picture up down there. I think you're the first person that's mentioned it. Aw, man, you lost your account? That's a bummer. I'm sorry to hear that. Losing an account is never fun, so yeah. That sucks. Hopefully you're having fun building a new account, though. That would be rough to have to start over, I think. I wouldn't really enjoy having to start over, but I guess I would if I had to. One thing I wish I could do, though, is rerun all the Tempest races and make a video about it. That would be sweet. Alright, so Pedro says, what happens if somebody gets your player ID? I really don't know. I've heard some different things, but I don't know for sure if they can really do anything to your account or not. But I've been told don't ever let anybody get your player ID, or somebody could possibly hack into your account or something like that. Is there any truth to that? I'm not really sure. Now, I know on the War Robots game that I play, like, everybody just gives their player IDs out to everybody. And that's like how we add people to battles and how we enter giveaways with our player ID. But on this game, I hear it's really not a good thing to let other people get your ID on this game, so. Wait, Pedro made a CSR2 video, but it's not even... Oh, is it CSR1? I didn't like CSR1, and I don't really remember why, but I did not care for it. I really like the second one, though. I think the second one's good. Ah, CSR Classic. I didn't like that either. Now, I do like some of the cars on CSR2 Classic. They got some really cool cars on there, but I just didn't care for the game itself. Alright, so we'll probably do like one more race here, and then I'll come back out to the lobby and give somebody else a chance. We got about 10 minutes left on the stream, guys. What up, Ark? Nice to see ya. How's your day going? Al Pat, what's up, buddy? How are you? He says, how to join? What are you trying to join? Like, you trying to get in my lobby to race me? Unfortunately, we've only got about 10 minutes left on the stream, but generally, I'll tell you guys in the pinned comment what my car is tuned to, and that's the lobby my car should be in. And then you just have to tune a car to run around that time, and then you might be able to get into my lobby. All right, Rebels no lit. We got no lit in the house. Man, he's got these 720S GT3. That's a very cool looking car. Here we go. All right. All right, all right. I am hungry, so I'm glad the stream's almost over. I need to eat something soon. The 720 GT3 was your favorite live racer until it got bumped. Well, if it got bumped, you know you can usually just run a bunch of live races going slower than the dyno time, and it should get bumped back in the other direction. Comment, what did you get banned from, buddy? Comment got banned from something? Oh no! I don't think I've ever really been banned from anything before. Oh. Leroy, you're welcome, buddy, and thank you. Definitely a lot of fun. Ham time. Sounds yummy. Yeah, the Countach is required. They make you lock in the Countach. So you absolutely have to have that car for Legends Never Die. So, Ark, were you running slower than the dyno time when you tried to reset it? Like, let's just say your dyno time's a 9 seconds. You probably want to run like several tenths of a second slower than 9. Like, maybe even run like an 8 second. I mean, like a 10 second. Maybe run like a second slower than dyno. Eventually, it should reset. I mean, every once in a while, I remember a couple updates where none of my cars were capable of being reset, but I think that was just a glitch during that update. So maybe you were trying to reset it during one of those glitchy updates. Glitchy updates are no fun. You know, I think I joined some sort of Discord server for CSR, but I think I've got like 50 or 80 different Discord servers that I'm in. So, man, I have a hard time trying to keep up with them all. There's a couple I have to be in for the War Robots thing, and I've got my own. So, mainly I just like stay on the War Robots one and mine, but I can't keep up with like a 10 billion different things. Plus, you know, I spend a few hours every day answering comments. I got a bunch of people I got to talk to here and there about this and that and the other thing. Like my other channel, my other YouTube channel is kind of sponsored by the game, so I got to stay in contact with them every day. And I mean, there's all kinds of stuff going on being a YouTuber. It's amazing how much time it takes to just do all the basic stuff. Hampus T, what's up? He says the Easter. What about the Easter, buddy? Do you know if you get all different types of stage 6? Alright, so Hampus, when you open the crates, if you get 7 loyalty rewards in a row from the crates, you should get all 7 stage 6 parts. Now, let's just say you've already got a couple stage 6 laying in your inventory. It's not going to guarantee that you won't get a duplicate of one of those, but if you get 7 loyalty rewards, you should get 7 different parts. Does that make sense, I hope? But yeah, crates will give you duplicates if you've already had some laying around before you started opening the crates, but it won't give you duplicates on each loyalty. I hope I'm explaining that to where it's easy to understand. Every once in a while, I'm not very good with words, I think, so. Okay, so Pedro, the reward car is the Fairlady Z is just kind of okay, but the RX-8 for the other one is amazing. The little Fairlady Z is nice, but that RX-8 is freaking awesome. So if you can get both of those, they're definitely worth having both of those cars, in my opinion. But it's pretty good. It's a nice little car. Not my favorite, but I like it. And it should be pretty easy to get. I mean, you only got to have what, like a tier 2 and a tier 3 car to get it. So if you got a little bit of game cash, oh no, crab sandwiches. I messed up with this. Get out of here, Mech Arena. Hey, Mech Arena. Hey! It won't... Aw, come on now. Stupid ads. I hate ads. I usually do that once per live stream, guys. Yeah, Mech Arena. I don't like that game. I tried it, but I could not get into it. It's cartoony, and I don't like the way the robots drive. Like, as you're piloting the robots around, they just don't feel right. It just feels so generic. Now, War Robots, that's a mech fighting game that feels like a full-blown PC game. I mean, I love the physics. I love the way the robots drive. It's just an all-around really cool one. What's a good car to win the Sesto Elemento? Alright, so Calpat, pretty much the majority of tier 5 cars in this game are capable of winning the Sesto as long as you can get enough parts on them. Now, there's a couple really bad tier 5 cars that can't, but the majority can. If you have the Toyota GR Supra, you're going to get that car eventually for free. That's one that can do it no problem, but I would rather make that car elite myself. But you can use that one if you need to, okay? Another one is you can always get the Lamborghini Huracan from the dealership, and you can keep buying and stripping those to get more parts and more parts and more parts. And that's a really good car, but it's going to cost you a lot of game cash to buy and strip those. But that car will do it no problem. Alright guys, our 2 hours is pretty much up, so I think that's going to end the stream. I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys are all awesome. This has been a lot of fun, and yeah, hopefully we see you guys on the next stream, alright? Moderators, channel members, anybody, whoever donates, even if it wasn't today, thank you. I mean, I appreciate all of you guys a lot. Everybody that comes out to hang out, it's always so fun getting to hang out with you guys, and thank you all so much for the support, alright? You guys have an amazing weekend, and I hope the rest of your holiday and stuff is great. So yeah, guys, have a good one. Thanks again, and lightning out.